I'm Nora from Miami Studio, and today I'm gonna show you how to create this kind of really cool animation, or how Fresco is calling it, motion in Adobe Fresco app on iPad. We're actually going to make another animation, which is path animation. This is a slide animation. Second option now to use paths is to make this kind of animation. So it's like sliding a bit front and becomes bigger, smoothly doing it. Okay, so I'm gonna pause this now, but let's just start with that one first. Okay, I'm gonna pause this one and let's go back to my work mode, and then I'm gonna see my layers. So I'm gonna first hide my animation layer, which I already did, and go to this group here, which is my text. Okay, and don't be scared if your text doesn't look like that, because if I go to this group here, it will show me that I have this like a shadow effect, shadow layer here, which is the down layer, then another text layer, which is the top layer, and then I have clipping mask on top that it makes this kind of pattern there. So you might have only, if I had this one, this kind of regular text, which is what you can use perfectly for this animation, but it's up to you which kind of text you want to do. And if you want to learn how to create this shadow effect, or how to use clipping mask, which actually is just easy as that, I have showed here, but you can go ahead and check out my other videos, which I have made into a playlist of how to get started with Adobe Fresco app on iPad. So I encourage you to go and check them out. They're very useful. I talk so many tips and tricks there, and you're gonna learn for sure something new. Okay, so let's get started. And first things first, you need to have pixel layer for animating your text. So now we can see that this T is showing us that this is actually not pixel layer, this is text layer here. If we press this one, and then if we want to make it pixel layer now, we choose this layer down here, and from these dots here you choose convert to pixel layer, and it will do this kind of like a pixel layer mark in front of it. So then you can go ahead and start using it in animation. But I will go back now, as I have this group here. It's visible, it's actually already in a group, and I have two text layers there. I have one clipping mask, and if I want to make this for animating now, for animation ready, then I just click three dots and merge layers in a group, which automatically makes this pixel layer for me. So I just press this one. And if you want to be super safe, that you are having this backup of your, for example, if you have these shadows and clipping mask, everything done, and you have to maybe redo it. So let's go back there and duplicate first this layer. So duplicate the layer group from three dots here, and you have this safe group here that if something goes wrong, you can go back anytime. So I just hide it from here, and it's just safely there. Okay, and now I'm gonna do the same thing as merge layers in the group. Alrighty, so it's ready to use for now. So these things might be not visible just like that, because we have to press this button here. If we don't unpress it, then it disappears. So let's press again, and now we have this 1/3, and it shows the slides of this frames. So we have 3 frames now here, like by this number here, because I already made this animation for you to show, but we have actually 1 frame only. So don't pay attention now to this 3, because we actually have only 1 frame ready. So 1 frame is here, and then we duplicate this 1 frame to 2. By that, you were just tapping it and duplicate the frame. So now we have 2 frames, okay, and they're exactly the same. And we're gonna add another empty frame by plus sign here, and we're gonna bring it to front by just sliding it to the front. Sometimes it's a bit tricky. Okay, now it's in the front. Okay, so we have empty, we have two hello sunshines here identical. Okay, so let's go to this second frame where this let me pause this one, something. Yeah, okay, so we are on the second frame now, and we have to use now okay, yep, now I'm back here. So we have to use now lasso tool to remove this sunshine from here. I'm gonna hide first my layers, they're a bit annoying now, I don't need them. So I'm gonna use the lasso tool right here and choose this lasso, and then I'm gonna select all this sunshine here. I'm gonna erase it and deselect. Okay, and if you play it now, it looks like that. So it's already perfect. But to get it like that, actually there is this setting sign here. So with that, if I would play all, and if I choose now more frames per second, so the speed becomes much higher. Okay, so you have to just see how many words you have that it would be suitable for your text, and I think 2 is very good for this one, so I keep it like that. Another thing is the playback option. So I have now loop, which is great for GIFs, for example, and another option is boomerang, which will look like that. It comes and goes back. Okay, and third option is to play once, where it just plays once. I put it to loop again. All right, this is onion skin, which we don't touch now because for text it's not really needed. It's needed for drawing frame by frame animation, so we don't talk about these things at this moment. Okay, so yeah, this is it. You have your animation ready. So now in a second I'm gonna show you the second option to do animation with paths with the same text. Okay, so second option now to use paths is to make this kind of animation. So it's like sliding a bit front and becomes bigger, smoothly doing it. Okay, so I'm gonna pause this now. Let's go back to the work mode and see the layers. So I'm gonna hide this one again, and then I have this group here which is not so shown, and I had to merge this group first, the same as I did for the first animation motion. So it's like that. So we have this ready here. So this time we're gonna press this paths button here. So if you didn't see this button, you have to just press it from here. This is this motion button, and we're gonna use this paths button, this one. And now with that we can just draw our bat. Okay, so I'm gonna just do straight line. Okay, if this line doesn't look very straight, actually it looks still decently straight, so I'm gonna keep it like that. Okay, and now it opened up this thing called effects here. Okay, and now with that I'm gonna use screw and shrink. I put it on, and percentage, let it be around 20, and then it was 21 now. Frames will be 48, and if I see the settings here, it shows here how fast it will go. So if I put it very low, like small number, it will go super slow, and now it's gradually starting to go faster. Okay, so here I put quite big percentage because now it's going out from my artboard, if you can see like that. So let's actually go back to path effects, and I'm gonna make it much smaller that it will not behave so, like it doesn't go so big. Okay, and it's not actually doing much now at all. So what I want to do now is to first make a bit smaller text that, you know, it will pop out more. Okay, so let's just delete our bat here because it would be on our way, and then we press this one, bat, here, delete bats. Okay, and we're gonna use the transform tool and then make this text a bit smaller from here, and I'm gonna bring it in the center with the guides. Okay, and hit done. And if your guides are not on, then press this precision drawing button here and press on rotation snapping. So it wasn't on actually now, but it still worked. Let me see. Okay, yeah, it still works, which is good. Sometimes it doesn't work though, then you can put it on here, but it's fine. All right, so then we have this text smaller now, so we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna do the bat. Okay, and we're gonna use this grow and make it bigger. So now it's actually starting to make some nice effects. So you can see it looks like that. Okay, so if this is what you want, you can just keep it like that. You hit pause. Okay, and if you don't want to see this line here while you see it, you just press this button here for a second, and it will make it disappear once you go back and forth. Okay, all right, other option is to open paths again and effects, and you can have multiple different effects here, like adding multiples. So you have like many amount, like three text is coming out from there now. You can scatter them, that they're like crazily scattered. You can even sway them from here. So you can do really awesome stuff. I'm gonna close this that you will see and zoom this a bit in like that and close this one. So it's like, wow, quite crazy, but sometimes crazy things are really awesome. So if we're gonna go back and see now other things, this uniform speed is okay for this one, because original speed is when, like, if I put it on, it will not change much at this moment. Let me see. So it will do, original speed is the speed I was using my pencil to make this line. So it doesn't really make much difference at this moment here at all. It doesn't change anything here. It will change for different animation, not text, but not at this moment. Okay, and now I'm sure that, let me go back and press this one, so I can go back. If you want to go out from this like animation, you just press this again and you're out, and you see your toolbar here. And I'm sure you want to now perhaps share it in social media, this GIF you made, or send it someone. So I'll show you quickly how to export this as well. So this is the export button, and you gonna choose this first one, publish and export. Okay, and then you choose here motion, and you can name it. Let's do like text animation, the name for it, and hit done. And the format here, you can make GIF out of it, for example, that it's looping. Let's make GIF. And then we're gonna generate the frames, and then we press here, and we're gonna just see it made it smaller, because now it's a file you can actually share with your followers or with your friends. And for social media to load it really fast, it makes it quite small. file. Like that, it looks like, and now you press export, and then you choose where you're gonna save it to, as in your Photos app, or you share it directly, or you save it to your files. It's up to you. So let me go just cancel and hit done. Okay, and that was it. This is how you do these really nice animations with text in Adobe Fresco app on iPad. So thank you for watching my video, and see you hopefully soon again. Bye bye.